Now to an I-team investigation into a controversial spending plan by the bankrupt Catholic Diocese of Buffalo. The diocese filed for Chapter 11 earlier this year as it dealt with hundreds of lawsuits alleging sexual abuse by its priests. Tonight, as our I-team chief investigator Charlie Speck shows us, the diocese is now paying some big money to try and change its image, something that is not sitting very well with survivors of abuse.
Few have benefited from the Diocese of Buffalo's decision to declare bankruptcy as much as Greg Tucker. Tucker has been working as a behind-the-scenes advisor to interim Bishop Edward Scharfenberger since his introductory news conference last December. The national PR consultant replaced former diocese spokesperson Kathy Spangler, and he's now making hundreds of thousands of dollars from a diocese that says it's financially insolvent. Records filed in court show the diocese paid Tucker more than $93,000 from December through February. Going forward, under an agreement approved by a bankruptcy judge, the diocese will pay Tucker $10,000 per month plus a maximum of $3,500 in monthly expenses. That equals $162,000 a year. Add that to what Tucker has already been paid, and his total, if he stays here for another 12 months, would turn out to be $250,000.
I think is extravagant.
Abuse survivor Kevin Koshelniak says the diocese should save that money for abuse settlements with survivors.
Here's an idea. You know what the best PR plan is? How about you tell the truth? How about you get in front of people and come right out and say, here are the files. We care about survivors. We want to make sure that this doesn't happen anymore. Here's the files. We're going to go to the Vatican. We're going to ask the Pope to get rid of all the bad priests or give us, the bishops, the power to do that. And how about we start to really care and show that we're here to make a change?
Tucker, who lives in Baltimore, is being paid to arrange press conferences, advise diocesan leadership regarding public perception of the diocese, and oversee all internal and external communications. The agreement says Tucker will work 1 week per month from Baltimore and another 4 days a month in Buffalo. He also asked that he, quote, be permitted to submit fee applications providing a general description of the services provided, without submitting hourly time records.
I believe they're facing a monumental task, and I think it's a waste of money.
The agreement was approved by a bankruptcy committee of abuse victims, but survivor Kevin Brunn voted against it.
This has been very painful for me.
Brunn, who says he was abused by Father Art Smith, says the bankruptcy process hasn't yet been underway for 6 months, and it's already taken a toll.
I've heard it 1,000 times from attorneys, the bishop, everyone involved. We are so concerned about making this right for the survivors. My answer to that is, if you're going to talk the talk, it's time to walk the walk.
In a written statement, Tucker said he's helping to fill a, quote, critical need for professional communications given the significant challenges that the Diocese of Buffalo is working to resolve. He said he hopes to provide the diocese with, quote, essential information, clarity, context that is so needed at this time, even as the work to bring about a new era of renewal within the Diocese of Buffalo continues. For the I-Team, Charlie Speck, 7 Eyewitness News.